Respect, night, genuine love, respect, past true, preach sound to the genuine ones only. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You feel like giving up today? Or maybe the person in the back. Maybe the person sitting next to you. Who knows? You feel like giving up today? That was not part of God's assignment for you today. It wasn't. Today's assignment for you today was to love yourself, to respect yourself, to value your time, to be more caring, and understand the assignment within yourself that you are worthy. You know, just because you had a misunderstanding self-day with yourself today, or someone allows you to feel that you was unworthy because they're a misunderstanding of themselves, it's not part of your plan. And that wasn't part of God's plan for you. Your plan is set up for you to love yourself, to respect yourself, to honor yourself, to value your time today, to understand the assignment within the assignment that you could become your best self version of yourself. That job opportunity wasn't for you. You know, that person that disrespected you just now, it wasn't for you. Or the opportunity you thought was for you, or those people that you thought that was for you at the end of the day, they weren't for you. They was never true to you anyway. So now you're sitting there reevaluate your thought process today and saying to yourself is, how do I become my best self version of myself when God already installed it within you? Hello, it's the thought process for me. You know, when God installed self-awareness, self-respect, self-healing, self-control, self-discipline, self-care, self-value, self-worth, self-love, self-patience, self-peace, self-love, self-confidence, and healthy boundaries within us, to become our best self vision of ourselves. Choosing your best self vision of yourself is the best blessing in disguise because you are the miracle within yourself. You know, never allow someone to sidetrack you from becoming your best self vision of yourself. Tuning in was the best thing that you ever did for yourself at the end of the day. You know why? Because God allows you to see another day for a reason. God was patient with you. You got to be patient with your process to show for yourself to elevate to become your best self vision of yourself because God is tuned into you today. And God always been tuned into you when you least expect it. You know, those private conversations that they was having behind your back and they showed you who their true colors was at the end of the day. Don't question why they doing what they doing at the end of the day. Continue to become your best self vision of yourself. They don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to see you become your best self vision of yourselves. You know, when you sat there and told that job, whoever was doing, when you went to that job interview, whatever the case may be, they told you how much they was trying to pay you, whatever the case may be, and it wasn't even trying to, and it was barely making a minimum to bring home food for your family. It wasn't even no type of change. It was basically car fare for you to get back and forth from point A to point Z, and it was just a waste of time. That's how you really felt at the moment. Was it really worth it? But guess what? God has a better opportunity coming in store for you today. Just protect your energy at the end of the day because not everybody's having your time. Oh yeah, it's a blessing in disguise on the way to you too. Just to let you know. But guess what? You can't share it with everybody because not everybody's meant to walk your journey with you, respectfully. You know, when God closed certain doors in your life for a reason, they're closed for a reason. When God heard certain conversations within conversations, regardless if it was family, stranger in the street, whatever private conversation somebody was having about you at the end of the day, when God says, I'm gonna show you that you're a believer within being a believer, when them people don't come around you no more, or whatever the case may be, you know why. And when they see you becoming your best self vision of yourself because they didn't take the time out to get to know you and they overlooked you at the end of the day, do yourself a favor, respect yourself, to honor yourself, to value your time, and at the end of the day, tell them apart in their way, respectfully, no disrespect or shade. Nah, it's bigger than being funny and acting brand new. Nah, because you on God's timing today. And I say that respectfully because you was true to yourself, to respect yourself, to honor yourself, to understand the sun within the sun. When it came to healing, you chose your best self vision of yourself to show up because you understood the sun within the sun, and it wasn't easy, especially dealing with trauma from a child point of view, going into your adulthood and dealing with trauma on top of trauma, being sexually assaulted, being in domestic violence, or trauma on top of trauma, things that wasn't in your control, people giving up on you, abandonment issues, and God allowed you to see that you can become your best self vision of yourself today. Regardless, when the enemy allows you to believe that you were supposed to live in fear, you're supposed to be discovered, you're supposed to give up on yourself. You never gave up. You never gave up. Days you did want to give up though, but God said, no. I'm gonna redirect you real quick. We're gonna change the plan to better days ahead. But you gotta be a believer within yourself because you are the miracle within yourself, because you have faith, you have hope, and you are the blessing in disguise to yourself. So understand the sun within the summit, that God got your back. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, because God allows you to see another day for a reason. And that's why they can't get in tune to who you are today. Regardless to what trauma was endured within you as a child, and it went into your adulthood. But you became your best self vision of yourself. Are you taking the proper steps to become your best self version of yourself? When they tried to allow you to believe that you was unworthy, when they was having private conversations about you, saying how slow, stupid, retarded you was, and you're not going to be nothing at the end of the day, or you're not going to elevate faster than me, or they thought you was going to be sitting on that couch all the time, and you was never going to get off of that couch and become your best self version of yourself. God said your timing is now. When your timing is right, with God's timing at the end of the day, that's when God's going to uplift you and put you in position to become your best self vision of yourself. So when you apply for that job denied you. It was for a reason. Because God has something better and bigger in store for you with your name on it. When your steps is already ordered, when you least expect it, having self-awareness is very important. To be in tune with yourself, to value your time, to understand that you are the miracle within yourself. Never allow someone to allow you to feel that you're unworthy, or to try to control you, to brainwash you, to manipulate your character as something that you're not. It's unhealthy. And if you are in a situation like that, you got to remove yourself in silence. And I'll say that respectfully, because these people are not for you. Someone that doesn't want to see you become your best self vision of yourself, that's not for you. That's not love. That's not respect. And you are deserving of people that's going to genuinely love you and genuinely respect you for who you truly are without wearing a mask. Especially when you don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Respecting yourself and honoring yourself and valuing your time is very important. Very important. Be kind to yourself. To be kind to your neighbor. To respect yourself. To respect your neighbor. Respect goes a long way. It's a two-way street. If it's a one-sided situation, you got to walk it alone. And I say respectfully. And sometimes in life we have to, because not everybody's for you. No, they're not. And it's okay to identify who's who. And they're going to say that you crazy, you're delusional, because you're so genuine and true to yourself and you're real with yourself without having to wear a mask. Because you speak up for yourself without having to have malicious intentions. They're going to sit there and say you're crazy and you're delusional when you're not, because you're genuine and true and real for yourself. With God's protection for every direction, with God's guides, God's going to guide you the right way. God allows you to believe that you're a believer within yourself, because God allows you to see another day. God allowed you to see another day. So when they can't get in tune with you, or they allow you to believe that your childhood trauma was supposed to stop you from not elevating, becoming your best self vision of yourself, that was a lie. That was only the devil talking. And I say that respectfully. That was only the devil talking. But you got control over your life today. The enemy and the devil does not have control over your life. No, they don't. You do. And allowing the enemy and the devil to have control over your life, don't allow nobody to psych out your thought process. Don't allow nobody to psych out your thought process, because God got your back. When you know, you know. No need to explain yourself at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully, because when you tuned in, you tuned in. Never allow the enemy allow you to feel that you cannot become your best self vision of yourself, because you can. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless if you picked up a substance, prescription that you abused at the end of the day, or you was mistreated and you dealt with trauma from a child point of view going to your adulthood, and you had your trauma that went into your adulthood, and you dealt with trauma on top of trauma, you can become your best self vision of yourself. You can. God allows you to believe that you are a believer, because you see another day. God was patient with your process. Having self-awareness is very important. To tune into yourself to know that at the end of the day, self-respect is very important. Self-control is very important. Self-confidence, self-discipline, self-care, self-worth is very important. You are the miracle within yourself, and God made you a firm believer within yourself today. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. Just because they gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because they overlooked you, don't overlook yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. Never allow the enemy or hating disguise or person with malicious intentions to psych out your thought process, slowing your freedom. You are worthy, you matter. They will sit there and try to play you close like they're so in tune with God, and the whole entire time they're not in tune with God. They will manipulate your character, psych out your thought process, slowing your freedom. Protect your energy, because not everybody's deserving your time. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Protect your energy, because not everybody's deserving your time. Naya, genuine love, respect. Love yourself with God's protection. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. Naya, genuine love, respect.